I want to take us a minute or two here to talk about that gut brain connection
Mhm.
because it is special. And when we're talking about gut brain, we're also talking about connection to higher consciousness. Can you share a little bit about that?
Hmm. So higher consciousness makes you calm, makes you present. You trust in a higher power, right? In source energy. And that helps you relax. It lets go of that strain, that guarding, that armor that's going on and causing that tension in your gut, tension in your liver. Yeah. The ulcerative colitis or the ulcer or the Crohn's. So in a way, practicing accessing higher consciousness really relaxes your nervous system. And you can do that through meditation, through spiritual teachers, through self-love, compassion, yeah, even deep childhood therapy, right? Because then you can access those frozen parts and you give them a break so that the adult self can awaken or the child self can come back, the innocent part of you, and begin connecting to source again. And vice versa is true. If you have an inflamed gut, leaky gut, an unhealthy microbiome, now first thing is most of your serotonin, GABA is produced in your gut. So if you have an unhealthy gut, you're going to have less serotonin, less GABA. So you're going to have more anxiety and depression, negative thinking. And with those feelings and thoughts going on, it's harder for you to meditate and be present to a high vibration of yourself because you're how do I say it? You get these intrusive thoughts or this heavy depression going on. When your gut is compromised, then you have this leaky gut, and basically toxins create inflammation everywhere in your body, leading to a cortisol imbalance. And when your cortisol is imbalanced, serotonin, dopamine, melatonin, GABA all start dropping. So you go more into anxiety, depression, insomnia, etc. And when you're in these compromised states, again, with insomnia, you're burnt out and fatigued, right? So then when you're meditating, you might fall asleep easily, or because you're just exhausted, or you might be too anxious to meditate or to trust in a higher power. You get these negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts. And those intrusive thoughts have a vicious cycle of stressing your adrenal glands to work harder, right? It's a fight response or a freeze response or a flight response as well. And so you're stuck in this vicious cycle and you're fighting against higher self in a way, your higher self, right? Out of survival. So by healing your gut, right, using the probiotics, the vitamin D, the amino acids, which I talk about in the course, and healing your liver as well, and using homeopathy as well for your emotions, then the physiology calms down, it heals to support the mind. The mind becomes healthier, cortisol levels reduce. When the mind is healthier, then it's easy to access higher self, to meditate, to be calm in your breathing, in your ability to open your heart, to give love to source energy, to the world. And the more you do that, the more you connect to higher self, the more you connect to source energy, the more in tune you get with your life purpose and a higher vibration, and life just flows a bit easier.
It feels like there's a tremendous amount of trust that comes in when you get there. You just feel safe and you can trust.
I think the trust is built out of repetition of a sense of safety and calmness. Yeah, the more you practice this and the more healthier you feel, you begin to trust that experience and you actually crave it more than, yeah, we crave things we trust in a way because it gives us a sense of comfort. So I would encourage people to practice, detoxifying your liver, healing your gut, and meditating, as well as allowing vulnerability of your emotions and looking at your beliefs in a gentle, loving way. All these practices is really a beautiful spiritual journey that you can go on to build trust for your nervous system in goodness, in healthy things. Sometimes we're loyal to like bad behavior, right? Oh, I want to be a rebel. I want to drink. I want to smoke. I want to look like an adult. There's a strange mentality that goes on in many parts of the world where if I'm having a drink, it means I'm an adult, I'm accomplished, and I'm set, or I'm socializing in the right way. Yeah, they're tying alcohol, booze, and dysfunctional lives to friendship and love and community.